Thank you for tuning into this channel today. We have one of those stories that we all are familiar with it. Which one is it? Stay here and I will let you know. While the religious leaders were judging Jesus, some of the disciples decided to stay close just to see what was going to happen with him. Peter managed to enter into the house of Annas, the priest, and he was in the backyard mingled with the other people. So there was a lady who recognized him and said, "Aren't you one of his disciples?" And he said, No, I'm not." That was the first time that he denied Jesus. Later on, during the night, two of the soldiers that arrested Jesus recognized him as well. And they asked him the same question. "Aren't you one of the disciples of Jesus of Nazareth?" And he answered with the same words, "No, I'm not." That was the second time. Not much longer, there was this relative of Malcolm, the soldier whose Peter cut the ear off. And he recognized him too. He said, "I saw you in the Garden of Gethsemane. You were there with Jesus." And he said, "I don't know what you're talking about." And he swore and cursed. So at that moment, the rooster crowed. Peter left the place and ran away to another place and wept bitterly. It is interesting because Peter bragged about his bravery, his love for Jesus, that he will never abandon him. He promised that, but he failed. Maybe you identify yourself with the story because you have promised to be faithful to God, and all of a sudden you failed. You couldn't stay faithful. But that happens when you put your trust in yourself instead of putting your trust in the Lord. That happened to Peter and he fell. But John tells us that later on Peter repented and Jesus forgave him. Come to Jesus. He can give you the forgiveness your heart needs today. You'll be happy. See you tomorrow.